Hello, making a video today about the 2000 Chinook Concourse XL with the Ford 7.3 liter diesel engine in it. And I'm going to start here on the dash and work our way back. Hopefully we'll get some good shots. There's the odometer, 107.814. Everything's good up here, everything's working. I got the stereo on right now and got it on FM. We can change the features here. It's a navigation stereo, GPS, all that good stuff. Voice directions and iPod connector right here. And it's a Clarion NX501, looks like. Also has a backup camera on this particular stereo. I know that's difficult to see, but you get the idea. It's got the wood bezel dash. It's in good shape. Nothing's cracking. No problems with the regular dash. I got some. Oh, that's really hard to see. Heated mirrors and power mirrors as well, and they're the ones that stick out a little bit. You can tuck them in a little bit like they are now, or have them straight out for towing, I guess, if you wanted to. One 12 volt and then another accessory 12 volt. Dash AC works fine, no issues. It's got the cup holders, warm and cold. Cruise control, all the standard stuff. Wipers, delay, power windows, power door locks. You know, the high-end stuff for the van of that year. And work our way back here. The captain's chairs are leather, and the driver's seat is fully electric. Passenger seat is not. You know, swivels or armrests that come down. Got little LED map lights that come on when you open the door. You can adjust them, you can turn them on separate. And a little control panel up here just above the driver's head. So driving lights, there currently are not any hooked up, but the wires are there, so you can put some on. Vehicle boost start, that'll connect the rear or the coach batteries to the front batteries, so you could start the vehicle on the rear batteries if you had to. Generator start, you can start the generator from here. There's 3 places to start the generator, or that you can start it. And this is so you can use the rear AC when you're driving if you want to. And then you can turn the coach batteries off from here. You can just completely separate them from the systems. And I'll start the generator here just to show you that it works. And we'll just push the button, green light, generator's running. And then we can just stop it again. We'll turn it back on here in a bit. Moving to the back, hopefully the video is going to get a little bit better. So there's the front dash, no rips, no tears. The driver's side armrest is a little bit loose and funky. Works fine, but you can see that. And they're adjustable. You can adjust the height up and down. There's a subwoofer behind the driver's seat and a Rockford Fosgate amplifier. Stereo sounds good. It's got all Kenwood speakers. There's the regular speakers up front, and then there's 4 speakers in the back as well. And this little module up here is used to, you can turn the TV on to the rear speakers if you want to. And I've removed all of the original Chinook electronics. It was very outdated, very heavy. And that's a 22-inch Samsung LCD TV. And then I put in this panel, so you can turn on your, that's a Western Digital WD-TV Live system, and you can use that to watch anything recorded onto a hard drive, or we can watch Netflix and stuff like that on wireless system. We'll go ahead and turn the TV on as well, and we'll show you how that works. So the LCD TV is mounted on this door. The door still works, and you can still get access to the back. It just folds up there. All the doors are lighted, and these are some of the extras. There's an extra water pump, and that's a magazine rack that I took out, but it'll go with it. So the TV flips back down. We'll go ahead and turn on the powered antenna as well, and then we'll look at the digital TV. So turn on the remote here. TV comes to life. We'll look at some other stuff while we're waiting. Well, there it goes. We also have a 1,000-watt inverter that's underneath the couch, and it's remotely operated, and this is the outlet for it. So if you want to use the inverter, you just turn that button on, and the inverter is now on, and this outlet is now 1,000 watts of 110 power. And there are also outlets that are from the generator. They'd be underneath. There's one above the dinette. There's the light. There's a rear speaker and another one over there. And the same on the other side. You have those. There's a solar charge controller, and it keeps the batteries charged very well. Usually by 9 in the morning here in Arizona, the batteries are all topped off. So here's an example of what you can do with the TV. This is the Western Digital thing running through the Samsung TV again. I think it's live TV you want to go to. Well, we don't have a network connection. If we did, we could play with those guys. Let's go back. Services, yep, no network connection. So there you go. You can go look at Hulu and Netflix, MLB, all that good stuff, if you have internet. Okay, we'll turn that off for now. Well, there's also a 12-volt outlet up here in the front, and everything's switched separately. I didn't want to have things running down the batteries in standby mode, so everything has its own power switch and its own breaker. Alright, moving back, we have the basic dinette. The forward dinette does have some storage, but the Suburban heater is under there, so there's not as much storage. You can access them from the side, and you can access them from the top by going in that way. There's the heater vent down there. So the rear dinette has a lot more storage. It's basically wide open under there. I can't really see that, but you get the idea. And there are seat belts in both dinettes if you want to use that. Dinette table is oak, and the way it's made, it flips down really easy, so you can make that bed up pretty simply. Main couch, also very easy to use. You just pull up the corner and lay it down flat, and the bed is now made. Pretty easy to put back up. Just do the opposite. And there's the bed. There's the couch again. Underneath is some storage for some long things, and that's where the water tank is, and that's the inverter way down on the other end. Alright, we'll flip around here. We have a controller for the thermostat for the heat pump, the air conditioner. It's got a heater in it. It cycles on and off as necessary, completely automatic. You just set your temperature, and it'll go heater, it'll go air conditioner, it'll go heat pump from the top, whatever you need to do. And that works on the generator or shore power. There's the power antenna. Well, I forgot to show you the digital TV, but I get about 40 channels here in this little town 30 miles north of Tucson. Works quite well. Another little light. There's an outlet up there. Coming around to another speaker, and this is over the galley or the kitchen area. Corian countertop. Nice faucet with a little water filter on it. Double sink with covers. Everything works as it should. And kind of our pantry area underneath the sink. Little drawer pops out. Chinook did not waste any space. They've used everything. There's a paper towel rack back there in the corner, and a plastic bag holder above that. And that's kind of another pantry area, and storage, little shelves up above as well. And all this is once again above the kitchen counter. Now along both sides, up top, come on phone, work with me, you have storage compartments. They're all automatic on little gas struts. They're all lighted, and there's a lot of storage space in there. And like I said, they go across both ways. There it goes. Little indoor-outdoor thermometer. I did take out the round Chinook clock. I wanted to be able to see the temperature outside. Works well. Little remote holder. This is a remote for the stereo system, so you can use that in the back and hear everything you need to hear. Okay, we have a microwave. It is not a convection oven, just a microwave. It works well. In fact, we'll go ahead and turn that on too. By the fridge. So there's another generator start in the back here. This is right by the back door. And the generator does have some hours on it. Previous owners must have used the air conditioner or something. So what does that say? 943. It was serviced a couple years ago, and I rarely use it. I've probably put 5 hours on it. I start it every once in a while to make sure everything's good. You'll probably hear this run, so hit the start button, and it runs on propane. It's running right now, and you can hear it click and see the light. So we're coming over to the microwave, and it takes a few seconds, but the microwave will kick on. There it goes. You got the little 0, and good sized microwave. Okay, right below the microwave is the I guess the status panel. So all the lights tell you what's going on. What do you got here? Holding tank, black tank, or gray and black, fresh water, gas, and battery monitors. That's the water pump switch. And there's a light for the stove, and then a fan as well. I'm going to turn that generator back off. Just one tap and it goes off. The refrigerator is huge. Refrigerator freezer. Runs on 12 volt propane or 110. It does not use very much propane. Pretty impressive. I've owned this thing for about a year, and I filled up the propane tank I think twice. 18 pound. It's a good sized propane tank. There's the stovetop, 3-burner. It's got the cover. Everything works, of course. Good shape. And then there's a little oven. I get creative. There's a storage place underneath the oven, and back in there is a auto vault. It's keyed, and everything runs on, all the locks have been changed to one key. So this one key opens all the compartments outside and everything inside. That's kind of handy. You don't have to carry 100 keys with you. There's another little storage area underneath the fridge. So moving back, we're on the right side of the coach, and we're looking at, way too close, but we are looking at a very handy towel rack on the closet door. Push that in, open it. Once again, it's lighted, and you got a closet bar in there, and there's a lot of room in here. That goes way down. These are some extras that go with the vehicle. This is a cover that covers the full front windshield and side windows. That's just a screen cover for the back window, and then that's a black tank clean out. But it also has a an outside hookup for to clean out the black tank. And then there's a the crank for the awning. Close that one. Watch it. And let's see, we'll flip sides here. Sorry for the fast moving video. Got a cutting board that pops out of the counter. And then two drawers in the kitchen area. These are all things that are going to go with it. These are extra struts. This is a power adapter for the TV. The locks, all the locks are keyed the same as well. And then down there, that brown thing is your converter. That's what takes your 110 volt shore power and uses it. It charges the battery and runs the 12 volt appliances. And before we open the bathroom door, here, let me go to the other side. Get the light right here. So there's the mirror on the bathroom door. A little coat hook up there, and then straight down just inside the left side of the back door we've got 3 switches that I can barely read, and let me see, I'll remember what they are. One is for the outside porch light, and the handle's clear and it lights up. That's really neat. One's for a side porch light, and then one's for lighted holding tanks or holding tank area, so you can dump the tanks if you need to. There's another outlet that is works on the generator or shore power. Flashlight comes with it, and a fire extinguisher back here. And then this is a tool used to get into the or to swing the tire rack out. So back to the bathroom door. So boy, that's hard to see. There's your door, toilet paper roll, and we've got an LED light. It's very bright. Oh, that'll work. And we have a fantastic fan in here, which I added because the original fan actually blew inside and it was really not very good quality at all. So I've added that fantastic fan in there. It goes either way. It's closed, or it turns off when the lid closes. I think most people know what fantastic fans are. Thermostatically controls, in or out, 3 speeds, all that good stuff. That is a wonderful shower faucet. It uses very little water, and it's highly adjustable with the little black on-off knob there. And there's another little button LED light for maybe sneaking in the evening. The sink is built into the side of the shower, and standard little faucet there. And there's a little mirror cabinet. I don't really want to be in the video too much. Behind that, you can put some stuff in there. Towel rack. Shower curtain is on a runner. Just close that. And it has little Velcro spots in the right areas to keep that shower curtain closed when you're in the shower. And there's the toilet. Everything's working well. Foot flush. It's a ceramic bowl, and yeah, no issues there. And once again, no leaks, no problems, no issues. Everything's working well in here. We'll leave that fan on for now. I did forget to show the fan that I put in the main area. Is the MaxxAir, the latest and greatest fan, and it's a really good fan. You can keep it open. The cover's made to where you can keep it open all the time. No rain's going to get in, and it'll change the air out of this place in no time. All right, there's also a couple things I might have forgotten here, or I did forget. There's a curtain that closes off the cab area, and let's see. There are blinds throughout. You have the day shade, I think they call it, and then you can pull down the night shade as well. And they're all very, very easy to use. Slide those back up. The windows in the Chinooks are amazing. They're huge, and they're kind of tinted on the outside, so no one can see in. So you get people walking up and fixing their hair at your window when you're eating lunch. Sometimes it's kind of strange. But the Chinook windows are really neat. They open 2 latches. Slide that window open, and then you have a screen that you could open as well. I guess we can leave that open too. Alright, just looking for something I might have forgotten here. Well, I hope that covers most everything. Alright, we'll go do an exterior here in a little bit.